Hello world. My channel was created to document the progress of building my own digital assistant named Shane, like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies and comics. As I build the different capabilities and functions, I run into a bunch of problems and obstacles, and I spend a lot of time off camera troubleshooting. I'm self-taught, so it takes me a lot longer to figure out the solutions to these problems and figure out what's wrong. So I decided to start making videos explaining how I solved these significant problems and obstacles. And so these will be more of the generic Python programming problems and not the individual library problems or syntax problems. And so in this first video of the playlist, I'll go over how to successfully install the Python libraries Dlib and face recognition. And so I tried Stack Overflow and nothing got me to the right place, and it turned out to be a lot simpler than I thought. So right now I'm in a project, and I'm using PyCharm as my IDE. So let's say we were going to go to settings, and then under the project name, your Python interpreter, let's try to add dlib. Okay, we're going to install this package, and as you can see here, it's going to try to install it. Okay, so we got an error occurred when installing the package dlib. And this is the same error that I've experienced when I tried to install the face recognition. And then if you went to command prompt and tried to pip install dlib, you would get the same error. So let's go to details and look at all these errors that you get. Okay, so you're basically getting two errors. One is a error saying that you don't have the right Visual Studio, and then the second is a Python. Hold on, let me scroll to it. And then the second one is a Cmake error. So Cmake error at Python config failure. Python is 32-bit, chosen compiler is 64-bit. Okay, so basically we're getting two simultaneous errors. Now, the first one is you have to download Visual Studio because dlib and face recognition uses a C++ back that only Visual Studio has a library. And the second, you need a 64-bit version of Python. So there's two ways to check. You can go to your command prompt and just type in Python. And I've already fixed it, but so you can go to your path. So type in path, then go to environment variables, and then expand this, and you'll see path right here. Go to edit, and I have this one, so expand that, and it says Python 37-32, right? So I've added Python to my path. Ignore these two. We'll discuss that in a second. So I have a 32-bit version of Python, version 3.7. So those are the two errors that we're getting. So you might have an earlier version, but either way, you might have a 32-bit version of Python. So if you did go to command prompt and typed Python, you would have seen Python 3 point something else, and then here it would say 32-bit. So how do we correct this? So first you need to go to Visual Studio, and I'll put links in the description to these, and download this community version. So when you do, it will start this. I've already downloaded it, but I will show you. So So when you install it, you're going to click here, this desktop development with C++, and when you click it, you'll have all these checkboxes, and then click install. And then once that's installed, you don't have to worry about it again. So basically, you just added all these C++ libraries. So that's the first step. You don't have to do anything else from there. Your second step is go to python.org download, which I've already done. And then you want to download a 64-bit version of Python. Now, I don't know if this is good practice, but I don't like to operate on the newest version of anything. I know there's security stuff, but this was just released on October 5th, and I'm sure there are a bunch of bugs since it's about a month old. So I went to Python 3.8.6, scroll all the way down to the files, and I found this 64-bit executable installer. Okay, so you're going to install that. I've already done it on mine. And then you're going to have an option. It's going to have two check marks, and one of them should say add it to your path variables, and then click yes. Okay, so basically we did two things. We installed the Visual Studio, and we also did the 64-bit of Python. So when you go to, I'm going to open a new project. Okay, so you're going to go to Settings, you're going to go to Python Interpreter, and then if yours doesn't have the new one in there, you can go to Show All, or I'm sorry, Python Interpreter. So you press Show All, then you can do the plus button, and then you'll need to add the path of where your newest Python is. So you can inherit global site packages, make available to all projects like that, and then you will have a new Python. Now we've already installed Dlib successfully and face recognition successfully. So to wrap this up, the first thing you need to do is install Visual Studio C++ development. And then the second thing you need to do is install Python 64-bit. And the way you do that to make sure that it's successfully installed is you go to Python, just type in Python, and you should have a 64-bit version now. And then if you were to go to File, Settings, Python Interpreter, make sure you have the most recent one, add Dlib, and then press install or specify the version you want. But install package, it will install successfully, or you can do face recognition and install that package or specify a version that you want and then install, and it will install just fine. So those were to cover the dlib and face recognition errors, but before you do either of those, I recommend you have to do Cmake first. So go back into your interpreter and then go to Cmake. So do that one first. Or you can go to command prompt, pip install Cmake, and then after that's done, dlib, and then after that's done, face recognition. Alright, so I hope this video helps somebody out there. That's my goal, even if it's just one person. If you did enjoy this video and I solved a problem you've been working on, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and leave a comment letting me know I helped you. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.